Hey guys, what's going on? You're tuning into the A Show. Today we're talking about Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan in our WrestleMania 28 series.
And we're going to start with the contender, Sheamus. Easily, I want to say Bret Hart 2.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
He's so good, technically.
No, guys, he sucks.
Oh my god, he's awful.
We really don't like Sheamus.
No.
Here on the A Show.
I can't stand him, really. He has how many moves?
3, 4. No, honestly, wait. Let's count this out for the people. The
Okay.
clothesline,
Yeah.
shoulder block,
Yes.
punch, lots of punches.
Double
the
axe
outside
handle.
punch thing.
Ooh, yeah, the outside rope punch thing. You
That's
can't
creative.
counter ever.
Creative. And then what did you say?
Double axe handle.
Double axe handle.
Yeah.
He loves those. The razor's edge. And
The Celtic cross. And the brogue.
Brogue kick, the bicycle kick.
Yep.
So that's 8.
8 moves. That's pretty good.
He's on his way.
Yeah, he's worthy of the spot, I would say.
No.
No.
No. How he gets a spot at WrestleMania in general astounds me. The fact that he's going up for the World Heavyweight Championship is a disgrace.
Yeah, no, you're completely right. He's big with kids. That's what I could imagine him getting here because he's a funny-looking guy.
Yeah.
Okay, but you don't see clowns fighting for the championship. Just because you're funny-looking doesn't mean you should
Get
fight
anything.
for the World Heavyweight Championship. Ever.
Yeah, that's...
Okay? He's not even that good on the mic. It's just, we get it. Ah, you're Irish. LOL.
No, Alec, you see, you don't get it. He's really, really Irish.
Yeah.
Like, really
And
a
his
lot.
hair is on fire. LOL. I don't get his. I don't see his appeal.
I don't either.
He just-
really. He's jacked though.
He's
Big
ripped, and I'm sure he worked hard to get here.
Yeah.
I'm sure he did some work to get here, but he can't wrestle.
He's got the moves of doom.
Yeah, I mean, if you compile those punches into one move, that's at 5. It's 5 moves.
Yeah.
I mean, his bail plan is to come in, punch you, broke.
Broke kick.
And that's the match. Is it like because he's aggressive? Is that his gimmick?
I don't know. He does get really, really mad. So there's
That's
your thing.
understandable.
His match with Dolph Ziggler was pretty good, but I'm like any match that he has that actually entertain me is usually because the people that he's wrestling with carry him throughout the entire match.
Yeah.
Like Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
That's really all I have to say about him.
I can't take him. I can't. And the whole Royal Rumble garbage. Like, really?
Sheamus.
Think about people. About the people in the WWE who have a future. You know, Cody Rhodes, Dolph Ziggler. 2 right there. 2 would be great winners. I'd be happy with Chris Jericho. I mean, he doesn't much of a future, but I mean, he'd guarantee, which he did later, but he would guarantee a good card, a good match.
For sure.
Sheamus?
And in the end, Jericho got a spot at WrestleMania anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like, why just waste the spot like that? I don't know. And then when you look at the history of the people that won the Royal Rumble, and we're going to see Sheamus on there, totally does not fit
Well, I mean,
with the other winners.
yeah.
Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
No.
Sheamus, add him to the list, guys. So there's our little Sheamus spiel.
hate him.
Spiel. We don't want him to be
But
here.
I have one question. Before we go on to Daniel Bryan, what is Sheamus why do people like him? Do they hate
I
wrestling?
don't know. I couldn't even answer.
If I
the question.
hated wrestling, I would love Sheamus. If I hated people being enjoyed, I would love Sheamus because he sucks.
Yeah, he's really bad. So this.
Okay, whatever. Just
Moving on to the world champ, the submission specialist
Why
that
is that
people
even
call
a
him. We'll
nickname?
go over it. Daniel Bryan. I'm a fan of his wrestling style.
Yeah.
He whips out some crazy technician type moves that we haven't seen ever or in a long time.
Mhm.
And I love his style. I love what he's going for in the ring. But what's killing him in every way right now is his weird gimmicks and the heat that he's trying to get.
Yeah,
It's all about like I'm a vegan and the over celebrating and the AJ thing
Yeah.
and leaving the ring all the time. They're trying. It feels like creative is trying to pile all these things on him. It's just not working out.
And I'd be okay if they just stuck to one.
Mm-hmm.
Just had one and called it a day. Like, okay, Bryan, even though it's not creative, you're a vegan. and that's your gimmick. Now, granted, that gimmick would suck.
I hate it.
I mean, but at least it's not, I'm a vegan. I love you, AJ. Ah, yes. 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 I'm going to leave the ring. Like, pick one. Pick one gimmick and stick to it, and hopefully pick a good one.
And the overly celebrating one was good. I was a big fan of that.
Yeah, no, I like it too, but
and
not
no,
when
no,
you have...
we're forgetting one of the best ones was that, like, the belt is changing him.
Yeah.
So does the belt also make him vegan? Because he never talked about it before he got the belt. I don't know, guys. I think that all this stuff that they're trying to do with Daniel Bryan is a little ridiculous, and they should leave it to his in-ring talent to carry him. And the fact that it's, to my knowledge, his first World Heavyweight title reign, and they're doing all this dumb stuff with him and not really giving him the chance to shine, that's disappointing. So maybe it'd be better if Sheamus beats him at WrestleMania, he loses the belt, kind of gets to be his old self, and then maybe goes for it again, and it's like, this time I promise I won't change, and we get a good face Daniel Bryan.
See, with Bryan, I'm thinking about it, and when they dropped him the title at TLC, I mean, they had him prized for a World Heavyweight Championship defense at WrestleMania. I don't think he knew, and people really thought he was going to drop it to Mark Henry or the Big Show again.
Right.
Because it's just tired. So I figured that they would carry him to WrestleMania. For Sheamus?
I don't know.
But
you know, Sheamus' spot in here, it's just not good in general. But the fact that he's like defending his title against Sheamus just means like if this might be the end of his title reign. I almost think it's for sure.
So that's what I think. I think it's just planned out from TLC to WrestleMania, and that's your reign. And that's a pretty okay reign. I mean, it's
not bad at all.
It's not a bad reign, but if he loses, would it really be that much of a reign?
No.
He crawled out of a cage, and then he beat Santino. I mean, that's what his that's what his defense is.
Yeah.
This reign kind of sucked if he lost.
But he did get to put on some great matches with CM Punk.
Oh, those matches are great.
Probably my favorite matches.
Bryan is very innovative. That's the one thing about him. He's extremely innovative. And you said it before, the things you see him do, you haven't seen before or ever, which is fantastic. It's refreshing. And he does moves that aren't the average shoulder block, drop kick, pin.
Even beyond that, he's not just doing like combos with like hip toss, headlock combos, like those old sort of things. Even more innovative than that, and then some brand new stuff sprinkled on top. All this arm control that we see from him, stuff that we haven't seen since some of Ricky Steamboat's work.
No, extremely. He's extremely innovative, and I'm just kind of a little angry
that this match is happening. And just like all the things that have led up to this, as far as Daniel Bryan's dumb stuff, to me there's no heat between these two. No. And this is Daniel Bryan losing the belt. And if he wins the belt, I probably still won't be satisfied. I don't like the situation between the two of them, him, either or. I don't like what either of them are doing right now in the business.
The only bright spot of this match is that one of them is extremely talented.
But will he get to show it? Do you think he realizes that, you know, WrestleMania is going to be the time to show what you can do?
Maybe.
This is a championship match at WrestleMania. You do realize, like, this is supposed to be the best of the best in wrestling.
Well, I don't know. Just ask John Cena. I mean, he sits in empty arenas and talks about it for 8 minutes. So, I mean, it could be. No, I'm sure he knows, and I'm sure he'll pull out all the stops. I'm sure Sheamus will give you his best punches he possibly can, because it's the WrestleMania title shot. Will this be a good match?
I don't know. I think it's, like I said, Sheamus' matches can turn out when his opponent carries him, and I feel like this is going to be that case exactly, and almost like to its most extreme point. You know, this is going to be Daniel Bryan making Sheamus look like $1 million. So I guess all we can hope for right now is a great match from these two, because other than that, this isn't going anywhere. And the World Heavyweight Championship is not going anywhere.
Even if this is a great match, isn't it odd that on this card it wouldn't even steal the show? I mean, you have Jericho Punk, which is much more hyped than this. The Rock's, you know, definitely probably the most hyped on the card, more hyped than this. And then Triple H Undertaker, which is also more hyped than this. This match isn't even a big deal.
No.
Compared to the rest of the card.
Nope. Not at
so,
all.
I mean, it could be a sleeper, and it could shock everyone, or this could be a match that you want over in 10 minutes.
I feel like that might be it.
That's how Bryan's title matches have been for the last 2 pay-per-views.
Yeah. But only time will tell, really. We can't say anything more until we see the match.
So this match could either be I don't see how this match at all could be the best on the card.
I don't either. Definitely not.
But I mean, at its best, this match could be definitely a sleeper and something that will, turn out to be fantastic.
Shock the nation.
Yeah, shock the nation. Like probably like a middle of the card match, and it'll probably lead the way to those bigger matches, and it could be a great way. It could be a great opportunity to do so. Or it could suck. It could really, really suck because Sheamus is the wild card.
He's going to be holding up the belt.
I'm sure Bryan will give his all because he can. But what is Sheamus' best? Are his punches a little more crisper? Is his brogue a little better looking?
We'll have to find out.
But okay, who's gonna win?
I don't care.
I don't either.
Who will most likely win is Sheamus.
Yeah,
my favorite, personally.
Would you even want Bryan to defend?
No. I want to see some change from Bryan. I feel like I would like watching him a lot more if he wasn't giving crappy promos every week about how he's a vegan.
If you still beat me, I'll still be a vegan.
Boo! Yeah. So, I guess, guys, all we can really hope for here is a good match. Lockup of the week. What is Sheamus' appeal? Why do people like him?
Tell me why you like him so I can go to your house and yell at you.
So answer the lockup in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe.
Please.
There will be many more WrestleMania 28 videos coming from us through the next few weeks. So thanks for tuning in. Always a pleasure. And we'll see you guys soon.
Thank you.